Welcome to the Raccoon channel. Let's get ready, channel. Let's get ready to play. Android or iOS.
Hello guys, back again with Raccoon channel. Many say that open world themed pixel art games are almost unavailable on Android, but actually there are many open world pixel art games hidden on Android devices, and of course these games can be played offline. Well, if you're curious, before we get to the games,
Android, iOS, we steal the show. Game easy, gather fun every day. Raccoons in the league, come and play. Raccoon channel, feel the thrill. Get your phone and game with skill. Level up, don't stop now. Every challenge will show you how. From battles to races, it's all in our hands. Raccoon channel's where it all begins. Pick your game, it's time to dive on your phone.
Doom and Destiny World. What if it turns out that the pixel art open world game uses the concept of RPG turn-based combat? So this is the uniqueness of this game, which instead of using a simple combat concept, this game uses a turn-based system as a differentiator and becomes its characteristic. At the beginning of the game, you can choose one of 4 characters with different stats. And like a survival game, here you can explore the beach area to get various resources or open chests available in the game. But if you're bored, you can meet various monsters here and attack them to get various items that drop from the monster.
Raccoon channel, let's go. Android, iOS, we steal the show. Game easy, gather fun every day. Raccoons in the league, come and play. Raccoon channel, feel the thrill. Get your phone and game with skill. So come on.
Racco Quest, the combination of tower defense and RPG genres, makes the gameplay of this game feel different and more unique. In this game, you will be a mechanic who will defend the kingdom from robot attacks. To protect the kingdom, you can freely build defense towers or soldier forts in the places provided.
Welcome to the Raccoon channel. Let's get ready, channel. Let's get ready to play. Android or iOS, we're gaming all day. From the start to the finish, we're always on track. Join the fun, don't hold back. Pick your game, it's time to dive. On your phone, we feel alive. Raccoons here, we're on the chase. Get ready for the wildest race. Raccoon channel, let's go. Android, iOS, we steal the show. Game easy, gather fun every day. Raccoons in the league, come and play. Raccoon channel, feel the thrill.
Apocalypse of Skyland 0. As you can see, this is actually an old game that I think is still worth playing on the latest type of Android, but being playable does not mean that this game has no problems at all. Because throughout my playing this game, I still found bugs in the game. Like, sometimes the character I play suddenly gets stuck and can't move at all. But apart from that, I think this game can still be an option for those of you who like open world-themed pixel art games, especially since the interface theme is similar to the SAO anime at first glance. As for the gameplay, I'm still not used to the control design, which is very different, because the skill button is placed parallel to the bottom of the screen, so sometimes it doesn't get pressed when attacking.
Jump into the action, join the fun. On Raccoon channel, we're second to none. Android or iOS, it's all the same. With Raccoon channel, we're changing the game. Raccoon channel, let's go. Android, iOS, we steal the show.
MiniDayZ 2. This is a zombie apocalypse themed survival game with an open world concept, and when talking about zombie games, it is best if made with an open world concept because players can be more free and feel the tension directly when dealing with zombies. Well, in this game, you will be required to survive when a zombie apocalypse occurs. You will go around one point to another in order to find various items that are needed, such as several important resources for development or collect food cans so as not to starve when going on an expedition. Later, the items you take can be used to build a camp and increase its furniture so that it can accommodate the remaining humans.
Android or iOS, we're gaming all day. From the start to the finish, we're always on track. Join the fun, don't hold back. Pick your game, it's time to dive. On your phone, we feel alive. Raccoons here, we're on the chase. Get ready for the wildest race. Raccoon channel, let's go. Android, iOS, we steal the show.
Potion permit. Almost all RPG games that I found on Android, most of them use a template theme like being a hero or an adventurer who is exploring a dungeon. But it's different with this game, where you will play as a doctor. This role-changing concept actually makes the game even more interesting because your goal here is not to increase strength or anything like that. but you will focus more on collecting herbal ingredients to make various potions and various types of medicines. In addition, this game also has a crafting feature, so you can also make various types of objects with various raw items that you can find throughout the game.
Raccoons in the league, come and play. Raccoon channel, feel the thrill. Get your phone and game with skill. Jump into the action, join the fun on Raccoon
Arcane Vale. This RPG game gives you as a player the freedom to become an adventurer. Of course, later you will also need various equipment. So to enrich yourself, you can do various quests that have been provided from the game itself. Because in this game, there are actually many things you can do, such as collecting basic items for crafting, hunting animals to get food, or daring to fight the monsters that roam. At first glance, it is a bit similar to Minecraft gameplay, only this is made in a pixel art version. But every quest here is given directly during the interaction between characters, and if you forget the details of the mission, then you have no choice but to go back to interact.
Welcome to the Raccoon channel, let's get ready to play. Android or iOS, we're gaming all day. From the start to the finish, we're always on track. Join the fun, don't hold back.
God's War. 2 as the title of the game. Here you will be involved in the conflict that occurs between the gods in the game. The prologue model provided by the game is honestly quite interesting to follow, especially for those of you who like games with a fairly complex storyline. From the beginning, this game has explained the situation in the game by displaying various interactions from the characters. So if you skip this interaction, it is clear that you will not understand what will happen in the future, including what missions you have to do. But apart from that, the gameplay of this game is quite exciting because there are various types of skills that you can change as you wish. There are also character stats that you can maximize.
Raccoon channel, let's go. Android, iOS, we steal the show. Gaming together, fun every day. Raccoons in the league, come and play.
Graveyard Keeper. At the beginning of the game, you are just an ordinary father who is going home to meet his wife, but unfortunately, in the middle of the journey, you are hit by a truck and end up reincarnated in the medieval world and forced to take care of an abandoned grave. As the owner of the cemetery, there are various things you have to do in this game, such as picking up the bodies that have been sent from the village, autopsying the bodies, then building a proper grave to be able to bury the bodies in peace. Of course, this activity can get you money in the game by making a grave certification from the deceased and exchanging it for money at the nearest village hall.
Be shy. With Raccoon channel, we'll reach the sky. Android, iOS, it's game time now. Let's go, let's play, we'll show you how.
So top 8 offline open world pixel art games for Android and iOS. That I recommend in this video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope our recommendations can be useful and see you in the next video.
From the start to the finish, we're always on track. Join the fun, don't hold back. Pick your game, it's time to dive. On your phone, we feel alive. Raccoon's here, we're on the chase. Get ready for the wildest race. Raccoon channel, let's go. Android, iOS, we steal the show. Gaming together, fun every day. Raccoons in the league, come and play. Raccoon channel.